Mastering non-conforming outputs. Compliance is just a myth without regular reviews of quality procedures and policies. When do we, as operational excellence professionals, ensure that all quality-related procedures and policies are reviewed and updated regularly to maintain compliance with industry standards and regulatory requirements, thereby preventing non-conforming outputs and guaranteeing continuous improvement? As operational excellence professionals, it is essential to ensure that all quality-related procedures and policies are reviewed and updated regularly to maintain compliance with industry standards and regulatory requirements. This proactive approach helps prevent non-conforming outputs and guarantees continuous improvement. To achieve this, a structured and systematic methodology should be implemented to review and update quality-related procedures and policies. Firstly, a schedule should be established to review and update quality-related procedures and policies on a regular basis, such as quarterly or annually, depending on the industry, regulatory requirements, and organizational needs. This schedule should be communicated to all stakeholders and documented in a quality management system, QMS, or a similar governance framework. Secondly, a comprehensive review process should be established to identify areas for improvement, gaps, and changes in industry standards and regulatory requirements. This process should involve a multidisciplinary team comprising quality, operations, engineering, and regulatory affairs personnel. The team should assess the current procedures and policies against industry standards, regulatory requirements, and best practices to identify areas for improvement. Thirdly, a risk-based approach should be adopted to prioritize the review and update of procedures and policies. This approach should focus on high-risk areas, such as critical processes, high-hazard operations, and areas with a history of non-conformities or defects. The risk-based approach should consider factors such as the likelihood and impact of non-conformities, the severity of potential consequences, and the cost of corrective actions. Fourthly, a documented procedure should be established to update and revise quality-related procedures and policies. This procedure should outline the steps to be taken to update and revise procedures and policies, including the roles and responsibilities of the review team, the documentation requirements, and the approval process. The procedure should also specify the communication plan to inform stakeholders about changes to procedures and policies. Fifthly, a training program should be developed to educate employees on the updated procedures and policies. This program should include training on the changes, the rationale behind the changes, and the expected outcomes. The training program should be documented, and employee comprehension should be assessed to ensure that employees understand the changes and can apply them in their work. Sixthly, an audit and assessment program should be established to verify compliance with the updated procedures and policies. This program should include internal audits, self-assessments, and management reviews to ensure that the procedures and policies are being implemented correctly and effectively. The audit and assessment program should identify areas for improvement and opportunities for continuous improvement. Seventhly, a continuous improvement culture should be fostered within the organization. This culture should encourage employees to identify areas for improvement, report near misses and non-conformities, and suggest changes to procedures and policies. A system should be established to capture, document, and analyze employee suggestions and ideas, and to recognize and reward employees for their contributions to continuous improvement. Eighthly, a document control system should be established to manage quality-related procedures and policies. This system should ensure that only approved and current versions of procedures and policies are available to employees, and that obsolete documents are removed or archived. The document control system should also ensure that changes to procedures and policies are tracked, version controlled, and approved by authorized personnel. Lastly, a management review process should be established to review the effectiveness of the quality management system, including the review and update of quality-related procedures and policies. This process should assess the effectiveness of the quality management system in preventing non-conforming outputs, identifying areas for improvement, and ensuring continuous improvement. The management review process should provide a forum for senior leadership to discuss quality-related issues, allocate resources, and set quality objectives. By implementing these steps, operational excellence professionals can ensure that all quality-related procedures and policies are reviewed and updated regularly to maintain compliance with industry standards and regulatory requirements, thereby preventing non-conforming outputs and guaranteeing continuous improvement.